Hello everyone, welcome to the course of mobile application development. In today's class, we are going to learn a new concept called using layouts to create device independent user interfaces. So we have different types of layouts over here like linear layout, relative layout, and so many layouts are there from which we are going to focus on some of the few important layouts. Okay. So coming to the first layout, so it is a linear layout. So this linear layout is the most basic layout in the Android Studio. So it aligns all the children. Children's means the data which is present in the application or that particular layout. Okay. So it aligns all the children's sequentially, either in horizontal manner or else vertical manner. Okay. So if you see the diagram or image over here, so the first image is the horizontal projection, which is segregated equally in a particular pattern, which is of linear layout. And the next image, what you are seeing over here is the vertical projection of the data in the segmentations in the vertical line. So this can be done by specifying the Android colon orientation attributes. So these are the linear as well as linear layout with respect to the vertical and horizontal manner arrangement. Now coming to the relative layout. So this Android relative layout enables you to specify how the child views are positioned relative to each other. So it need not to be like in the same pattern or the same manner like in linear layout. So we can choose how this particular, let's say it's a logo, image, or some sort of text or buttons. We can have or we can position relatively according to your requirement. So the logo comes first, next comes the title. So next comes some sort of text. So again, next comes some image and next comes the buttons. Okay. So all need not to be in the same position and all need not to be in the same sizes. So it will be relatively positioned according to your requirements of the layout. So if you see the image over here, so each and every block has its own size and it's relatively arranged according to the requirement. So this is another layout which we are considering it as relative layout. Coming to the next one, we have Android table layout. So this is a view group subclass which is used to display the child views elements. So table, as the name table indicates, all the elements are stored in the form of rows as well as columns. Okay. So it's almost like an Excel sheet which is arranged, the data is arranged in the form of rows and columns. So it's a kind of Android table layout. So see here, you can see the content is stored with respect to rows and columns. So the next comes optimizing layout. So optimizing layout, here are some guidelines for creating the efficient layout. So optimizing stands for the applications or the apps what we develop whenever they are put under test or the user is using that particular app, that should be producing high performance. That is nothing but it should respond within some milliseconds when the user gives the input. Okay. So this kind of optimization or increasing the efficiency and performance of the apps can be done by avoiding two things. First one is avoid unnecessary nestings. So unnecessary nesting means, let's say we have a layout initially. Once you log in through that particular layout, you will find another page which has another kind of redirecting to the link. So again, if you click that particular button, so that layout will be again redirected to some other layout. Okay. So layout inside the layout inside the layout, on the layout inside the layout is considering it as nesting. So if at all we avoid these kind of unnecessary nestings, the optimization of the layout will be obviously done. Now coming to the second thing what we should avoid is we should avoid using too many views. So these views can be, as I've said, we have seen image view, text view, edit text, okay? Some animations like progress bars, radio buttons, normal buttons. So there are, if at all you put so many views into a single layout, okay? So the response time of the layout with respect to the user interaction will be very, very high. So in order to avoid this particular responsive time, you need to make or keep the app or the layout of an app as simple as possible. So the second one is you need to avoid using too many views. So this is the way, by avoiding unnecessary nestings and by avoiding too many views, obviously we can optimize the layouts present in the app. Thank you.